Hey my gorgeous fam out there, welcome to the love readings for the signs for September. I hope you guys enjoy them. They are a completely new formula this time. So again, hit me up in the comments, let me know how you like it. Essentially we're using the oracle cards to get a peek at what is coming to you regarding love and romance, what you need to kind of understand and know about them from spirit concerning, messages and guidance. I'm holding the camera, so if it's moving all over the place, sorry about it. Amateur cameraman. But yes, what's coming to you, what you need to know, and then of course we're going to get our main spirit message about what's coming through the tarot. So I hope you enjoy. This is going to be for all the signs for Sun, Moon, and Rising. You can also watch it as a cross watcher. So if you are seeing or dating, a Scorpio and want to know what's going on, you're more than welcome to watch the Scorpio video and then just apply it to the other person. Again, biggest thing, you're taking what resonates. These readings are general, so parts may stick, parts may not resonate. Only take what resonates, leave behind the rest. All right. With that said, let's get into your reading. Take care, have fun, and enjoy. Hey Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your September love reading. This is TC, your guiding chariot. Woo. All right, let's get into your reading. Spirit, what is coming towards Aquarius concerning love and romance for the rest of September as we move into what is it, Libra season? Oh, that's right, it is Libra season soon. Alright. Alright, Aquarius. Oh, what do we get? Oh! Forgiving and learning. I feel like you've gotten this before. It's been a minute, but I feel like you've had this before. Prompt reads, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. My Aquas, I think it was your fellow air sign. I believe Libra also got this card. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure Libra also got it. So if you are in a relationship or if you are talking to a Libra, may be worth it to go check out the Libra vid. Might learn a little bit something. Or if you have strong Libra placements, might be worth checking out, my friends. Forgiving and learning. May still be resolving some past hurt, some old scars. And I say scars instead of wounds because I feel like this is something, for the most part, you kind of have closure on, or at least you think you do. And you've kind of made your peace with it. It may be something that you kind of had to make your peace with, with not getting closure. You just kind of had to be okay with where things stood and find your own way forward. And if that's the case, good for you. I'm glad that you didn't keep yourself stuck in there. It's always good to kind of move past those types of energies. With this card coming up again, there may just be some residual scar tissue that maybe just kind of needs to be honored, recognized, and then, really allowed to be at rest. I can't remember, I think it was, so I'm a huge Dark Crystal fan. I literally have just been obsessed with Age of Resistance. So if any of you are on Netflix and you've been watching Dark Crystal Age of Resistance, love you guys, special shout out to you. There's a line that Olga says, oh, I forget the beginning of it, but I know the ending was scars don't forget. And you think about it, wounds heal and go away and then it's completely forgotten. I don't remember where every single cut or whatever was on my body. Like, it heals, it goes away, and then it's gone. A scar remembers because a scar remains. So I feel like this is you kind of coming to terms and learning to embrace your emotional scars, right? Something happened, left a wound, you healed, you move forward, the scar's still there. Maybe the scar still nags you. And as much as, the scar is going to be there, there is a level of acceptance that needs to happen. And part of it may be the acceptance that, that you played a part in that. Part of it may be acceptance, that it just is what it is and you need to be okay with that. And you can't, continue to carry it with you or blame others for the mistakes that someone else made, right? So there may be an element of that in there. Let's see. Oh! Okay, I guess we don't have to cut it. There it is. love. All right. So you guys got believe in dreams. So right off the bat, some of you, especially if you normally have really prophetic dreams, this may be, you know, some crazy confirmation. Okay, sorry, it just looks, the card looked really bright on my little preview screen, so I didn't know if the glare was just making it this big white thing. But some of you may be seeing things in your dreams, receiving insight or guidance through your dreams. If you are, trust it. You know, this isn't just, oh, I had too much pizza last night and I just had a funny dream. It's trying to tell you something. Honestly, it's trying to tell you something. If you don't get messages through your dreams, if that's not a way that your guides communicate to you, or that's not something that, you know, you're necessarily super open with, this could honestly just be having faith in your ideals. What is your dream for romance? Don't let, you know, this bad experience from the past, or this, you know, weird thing that maybe created some insecurity in you, don't let that waver your faith. Don't let that waver, or maybe possibly even think this is unattainable, like, oh my god, good relationships don't exist, or, you know, don't let that taint your dreams, or don't let it, you know, settle for something less than your dreams. If this is what you want, if this is what you're working for, if this is what the desire is, don't let that go. You know, and I will also add, it may come through in the cards, we'll see, but I do also want to add that with that, that doesn't necessarily mean that you get the luxury of being like, well, I'm going to marry a millionaire. Okay, well, what are you doing to meet a millionaire? What are you doing to capture the millionaire? You know, if you think about it, you know, a millionaire probably lives a certain lifestyle. And for a lot of them, probably works very hard, or has worked very hard to gain that success, or gain that certain status. You know, so it's not like the likelihood of you just, you know, being, you know, a part-time minimum wage employee, and this guy just happens to walk into your store or wherever you work at and instantly fall in love, the chances of that very, very low. You know what I mean? So you also have to be realistic. Like, if this is the dream, I'm not saying you can't have it, assuming it's realistic. You know, I'm not saying you can't have it, but what are you doing about it? Because it probably means that you also have to change, and you also have to step up to get to a place where that can happen, to get to a place where you can make this be, right? So it's a little two-sided coin. Like, yes, have faith in your dream. If this is truly what you want and desiring, what feels good and right for you, beautiful, follow that, believe in it, but then also be willing to take the steps and take the action to make that happen, right? Because you probably may have to change to get yourself to elevate to that level so that you're on the same playing field. I don't know where that came from, I don't know who needed it, but I hope you caught it. Alright, Spirit, oh, there we go. Again, didn't waste any time. And they came out reversed. Alright, oh, way more than I thought. Was not prepared for all of that. Okay, well, we got 5, so let's start there. I'm actually going to leave them reversed, my lovely Aquarius. So let's see what this says. So we got High Priestess, could be dealing with the Pisces, 10 of Pentacles, Princess of Wands, 8 of Wands, very nice, and the 5 of Swords, beautiful. Okay, all in reverse. I'm literally gonna take them in their reversed way. Oh, Aquarius. Okay, so I think a good chunk of you have been kind of ignoring some signs, or ignoring some communication, whether it's your own intuitive communication, or even if it's from someone else, whether it be this person, whether it be friends. You know, I feel like you're not necessarily blowing it off, but you're kind of disregarding all of these messages that people or your intuition is trying to give you. Maybe because it doesn't... Nope. I was going to say something different. Oh, well, here, I'll just put it out there. I was going to say because it doesn't kind of fit with what you want. And I stopped because I'm like, no, because your friends aren't trying to give you something that you don't want. But I almost feel like you just kind of don't want to accept it, or you don't like what the advice is. So you're just kind of like, no. Excuse me. You're like, nope. See, look, you're even trying to silence me. No, I'm just kidding. But it just kind of, with these two cards, it just feels like the big thing here is just that you're like, no, I'm not listening to that. Nope, I don't agree with that. Or no, I don't want to make that change. You know, I'm being told I should do this. I should be told I should do that. I feel like this is probably a good idea, but I'm like, oh fuck, I don't want to work that hard. Or no, do I really need to do that? No, he should just take me as I am. Like, you know, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes, now if it's something that you truly don't want to do, or something that is a red flag, or something that doesn't make you feel safe, then yes, that's your intuition trying to keep you safe, right? That's your guides be like, do you know, think about that again. But if the reason is I just don't want to do it, that's kind of where, and that's probably where that little speech came in, believe in your dreams. Like, not only believe in your dreams, but also believe in your power. You know, don't think you're not capable of it. Now, if you don't want to do it, you know, I don't want to say that's you being lazy. I'm not saying you're lazy. But, you know, if this is what it takes, if this is the cost for your dreams, pay it. Or be okay with never getting your dreams. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what's happening here. And then with these cards, you have the Ten of Pentacles, Princess of Wands, and the Five of Swords. With these guys in reverse, Ten of Pentacles to me never really, you can't really reverse it. It's kind of good still, but it's almost like if you go down this path, you don't get the fully satisfied happy ending, right? Like upright, the Ten of Pentacles speaks to, you know, generations and legacies and building a family, all these good things. You know, with it reversed, it doesn't necessarily, to me, it doesn't necessarily take that away, but it's like it's not as good as it could be. Or it doesn't last as long as we thought it would. You know, it's like slightly off. And I think it's because it's built on a slightly shaky foundation. We have the Princess of Wands here, which, you know, upright, she speaks to that divine spark, that flame, infatuation, you know, that first hit of passion, right? Reversed, again, it's kind of like going against it. You know, not being in perfect alignment with that feeling or that love and that excitement, that drive, you know, not using the dedication to motivate us, you know, and kind of allowing the flame to fizzle out. You know, it just kind of sparks up and then, you know, then it's gone. Five of Swords. Now, normally reverse, this is a great thing, because upright, this card speaks to challenge and obstacles. Sometimes it's fighting and conflict. In the reverse, you know, this is kind of why I was talking about that whole spiel with the, you know, willing to change and willing to step up. Because having this card in reverse, so it's like, well, I just want to keep it easy. I don't want to rise to the occasion. I don't want any conflict. I don't want to be challenged. You know, but if you don't do that, you don't get the reward. You know what I mean? Like, you have to play the game to be victorious. If you never play, yes, you never lose, but you also never win. Like, so I feel like this card coming in reverse is kind of like saying, like, well, if you never try, how do you know? You know what I mean? And I'm so sorry that I feel like this reading is coming out so, like, meh. But I want to say, whatever your dreams are, whatever your goals and ideals are concerning relationships, they are not cut off from you. But the reason why some of you may not be seeing them manifest or seeing relationships grow the way you had hoped or the way you would have desired is because you're almost like blaming them for something from the past or expecting them to repeat. So you're behaving in a certain way that kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want to deal with this. Oh, I don't know if this is going to go anywhere. So there is a little bit of healing that still needs to come through for you. I feel like these first 5 cards really came out just to kind of highlight, you know, kind of the current path and why this shift is so important. And whoop, look at that. Ace of Pentacles right out the gate. I would almost say this is what hangs in the balance, this abundance right here, this new offering, this gift. This is what we're squandering. Do I want to take all these? No, not feeling them. I kind of knew when they fell. I was like, nah. I see you. Let's see if we get a few more. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's talk about this guy before we figure out what's in there. Okay, so Fool card. Brand new journey. I feel like this Fool is coming through and kind of wiping out all of this. So for those of you who hear this, maybe on some level can accept it. I feel like some of you are kind of like, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't like any of that. I rebuke you. You know, if that was you, sorry about it. Deal with it. But I feel like this Fool card is kind of coming in to kind of wipe out all of this. He's coming in to be like, nope, we're going to clean slate all this because you know this isn't serving you. It hasn't served you yet. It's not going to continue to serve you. So let's kind of accept that. This is our scar. This is what we were afraid of happening. This is the loop that the fear kept us playing in. So we're going to get rid of those. I'll even turn them to face you. Boom. So we're going to start this whole new journey to work towards our abundance. And what is that about? Oh. Okay. I'm excited. We're going to cut this. We're going to keep it simple because I feel like if I don't, we're going to be here for 3 days. Okay, Spirit, could we clarify the Hermit and the Lovers, please? Clarify the Hermit and the Lovers. Okay. No, we're just actually, I wasn't going to, but we're just going to take that. Oh, someone flipped over. We're going to take that too. That'll just be some special advice for us. Alright, we're going to leave those down because I want to be surprised. So you have the Seven of Swords. Deception, trickery, betrayal, someone trying to get away with something. This is what created your scar. So maybe someone cheated on you, maybe someone lied about something in a past relationship that really hurt you, that really shook you. Not cool. Not nice in the Aquarius. You know, that may be closure for some of you, yes. They were shady. Whether they admit it or not, they were shady. You knew they were shady. You saw it. You felt it. You just intuited, like, this person's being a shady bitch. I can't prove it. You probably could. But if you couldn't, this is your proof. They were shady. Someone was shady. And I know they hurt you because you lost something. Something that was emotionally very significant. Something that was very sentimental. Something that meant a lot to you. Here you are all sad, crying over these spilled cups, this lost opportunity. Another blessing in the Five of Cups. Even though, yes, something was lost. Don't cry over spilt milk. Because right there behind you, right there, 2 perfectly good full cups. Yes, you lost 3. There's still 2 there. There's still something good to be had. And then you have these lovely cards. You have the Hermit, which is all about guidance, spiritual messages. For some of you, this is like a soul journey. You kind of trying to reconnect with your spirit, with yourself, figuring out what it all means. And then Lovers. Could be a Gemini. Also could be a Virgo. We are in Virgo season, so this may be a big significant time for you, all right? Honestly, if you have a lot of Pisces placements, or even if you have a lot of water placements in your chart, if you know your natal planets, this full moon we just had may have been intense emotionally for you. That could be signified in this Hermit card because it happened in Virgo season. And you're going through this major, like, emotional spring cleaning, or I guess fall cleaning, autumn cleaning, I don't know. But again, this is what's coming in. This is the connection we're trying to build, right? This is the dream to be the lovers. This amazing love that withstands time. It's untouchable. Oh. Love this. All right. So, the Hermit card. Spiritual guidance, messages. What are these messages about? Boom. King of Cups. Now, yes, this could speak to this lover coming in. It is indicative of water sign, so it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Honestly, what I think this is, the communication is for you. How do you embody this energy? The King of Cups, definitely someone who feels all the emotions, has a very deep emotional well-being, but he understands all of these emotions. He, even in the most stormy of seas, his ship is even. He is on stable ground. The emotional sea can be as choppy and as stormy as it wants to be. He will be able to weather the storm. He can ride the waves. This is you being in full control of your emotions versus the other way around. Yes, you may feel sad. You know how to process sadness. Yes, you may feel angry. You know how to process anger. Just because you feel these certain ways doesn't mean you have to act, under their influence. And I think that's what's going on with this forgiving and learning. Because you may be bringing up some emotions, and instead of being in control of them, be like, okay, why do I feel this way? Who is this directed at? Do I need to be yelling at this person? Or do I need to be, super depressed and drinking all the vodka on the planet? Whatever it is. Hermit season, or at least your guides, are trying to get you to a place of emotional control. That is the big thing. That's how you know you're healed. If you can be triggered and be able to catch yourself before you go to that place and be like, okay, I know what this means. I know where this is coming from. I know what hurt that this is just poked at. I know that's in the past. I know I moved forward from it. It was a painful experience, but I'm okay. I learned not to let people treat me that way. Or I learned how to recognize the person that isn't deserving of my time. That's okay. And also, I know I didn't do anything wrong. That person did me wrong. And I did my best to maintain and keep it going, or hold my head up and not be defeated and crushed. And here I am today. That's where this communication is coming from, to get you to a place where you can catch yourself even faster, all right? And then this Lover's card, this speaks straight to divine connection between you and your soulmate, between you and your higher self. But this is divine connection. You are connected. You may even be connected to your soulmate on an energetic, spiritual level. Maybe not physically, but you're already connected. But there's this fear that you're going to end up alone, or that you're not connected and you're doing things all by yourself. That is not the case. That is not the case. On some level, if not physically, you are connected to this person. And they are coming to you. As much as you seek them, they are seeking you, and you will be found. And your special advice here is the Chariot. So this is the card for Cancer. So it could be a Cancer coming to you. Maybe a Cancer supports you, brings you together. But energetically wise, this is a card of success and forward movement, progression. Once you get to this level with this Hermit, with this message is trying to get to you, once you're this King of Cups and in control of your emotions, then you get on this Chariot and zoom ahead to meet this person. You're not outcast, you're not lonely. You are going through a major transformation in your emotional space, Aquarius, and it's beautiful. I'm all about it, and I love it for you. It is a beautiful thing. Alright, my loves, I'm going to wrap up your reading here. I feel like I may have pissed some of you off, and I hope not. It comes from a place of love, and even the message comes from a place of love. Something bad happened. We really need to get you to a place where you're back in control of your emotions before you can commit to this other person. Alright? Because they are out there. They are looking for you. Maybe you had a little detour from whatever this person tried to take from you. Because someone was shady. Like someone was straight up, someone tried to take something from you. Alright? So you may still be in the wheels of it, trying to figure out how to move forward or what to feel and think about it. And that's okay. You're a human being. It happens. This season is really about getting you back into your place of power. Alright? And then you can start this brand new journey and welcome this in. Alright, Aquarius. Like I said, I'm going to wrap it up here. Sending you my love. Oh, I love you guys. Sending you love and light. You guys are the best. As always, I'd love to hear from you guys. So you can feel free to connect to me any way you like. Hit me up in the comment section down below. You can DM me on Instagram. At the Guiding Chariot. I also post weekly, kind of daily, or not daily polls, but weekly polls there, so feel free to check them out. This is Monday, so I just posted a new one. And then if you ever want to book a private session, all that info will be in the description box. With that said, again, sending you love, wishing you the best. As always, I will see you in your next reading. Bye, Aquas.